Alright, this is our first unboxing video from Rick. So Rick has been commenting on the videos for a couple years or so now. And he comments on all other kinds of channels too on there. I've noticed lots of other firewood channels. He's a real supportive guy. So this is very nice of him to do this. I don't know what's in here yet. It just got here about a couple hours ago. And we're out here in the shed. We worked some today. Now we're going to go ahead and open it. But he said he sent me and Carter something. He said mine was in the bigger package, Carter was in the smaller. And I'm guessing they combined in this box. But thank you so much, Rick. You didn't have to do that, and we truly appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, thank you, Rick.
We appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's see what's inside.
Yep.
Looks like there's two things in there. Oh my goodness!
The Fiskars axe. So he said mine's the larger. That's a 36-inch Fiskars. Wow, that's a brand new Fiskars splitting axe.
Wait, there's something else in here.
Okay, so he got us a brand new Fiskars splitting axe. So I've never had one that had this sort of handle. Mine's a little bit different. So this is brand new. And that's very nice of him.
I wonder who that is.
Wow.
Is that for you?
Ooh, it's sharp when you first get them, these Fiskars are.
Wow.
See if you can see that.
Thank
Okay.
you, Rick.
Right, there it is. That's the Fiskars he got us. Brand new Fiskars. Look at that thing.
Wow.
Watch yourself, Carter, there. Great axes. This one has the orange handle with it too, so I really like that. That would definitely make it easier to find it, and it has a little bit more of a textured grip too. Fantastic axes right there. Thank you so much, Rick. Truly appreciate it. Wow, two Fiskars now. Ron will be
three.
Ron will probably be trying to. Ron may be trying to take that from me. But yeah, I'll probably put this to use tomorrow, Rick. Actually, I'll take this out tomorrow and put it to use. Now here's another package.
Yeah, there's something else in there.
This one must be.
For me?
This one must be for Carter. So.
After you cut it, can I?
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and cut it open for him. Let's see, hold on.
Yeah, it's also on this side a little bit more.
This, we'll cut the box itself like that. There we go. Now we'll turn it over this way.
Actually, good.
Cut the box like that, and that should be able to open now. Let Carter open it. Oh man, that's a
Yes.
splitter too. That's a splitting axe.
Thank you, Rick.
Wow. So this is one I've never had of the Fiskars. Carter has it, but this is one we've never had. This is the X25. That's exactly what you want. That's the
Seriously?
one I told you I was going to get you.
Yes.
That's a splitter right there. So yeah, he'll definitely put that to use. Here, I'll show Carter with it.
I was actually gonna.
Go ahead and get it, Carter.
I was actually needing an upgrade.
That's he's been talking about how much it's sticking, that chopping axe. So that's a splitter right there. Be careful because they're very sharp when you first get those axes. So we'll both be putting these to use tomorrow. Let's see that. I think it has the same exact head as the. Yeah, hold that right there. I think it has the same exact head, if I'm not mistaken, as the X27 or Super Splitting Axe. Okay.
I'll be using that tomorrow.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's exactly what you was wanting, Rick. He was wanting that exact axe. All right, here. Let's put them both like this right here. I think the heads are identical on them. So they've got the same exact heads on these axes. They just have different handle lengths. One is 36, one's 25. So I'll probably test his out too if he doesn't care just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is awesome. That's very nice of them.
Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, truly. Watch out because those are sharp when you first get them. Those Fiskars are. They really are. I haven't felt mine that sharp in a long time because I don't really normally sharpen them. But yeah, so brand new X27 and brand new X25. So now we've got two X27, well, one Super Splitting Axe, one X27, which as far as I know, they're the same exact thing except for the orange on the handle. Then we've got one X25. Careful, Carter, very sharp. Let me show you how. So peel this back. Go ahead and grab this, put that in first, and then pull that down. Watch your finger, and you turn that. Awesome. Yeah, those little sheaths are really handy with those axes. But so now we've got an X27. We've got a Super Splitting Axe, X25, and an X15. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 Fiskars now. Carter's got 2, and I've got 2.
One strike splits.
Yep, these are fantastic. And you get mixed reviews on these. I've always stood by these things. They're fantastic. And I like the handle doesn't bother me. I've heard guys say different things about the handle. I don't. Honestly, what's your stuff, Cordy? Honestly, I don't know. I guess everybody has a preference, but I will say it doesn't bother me at all. I like this. I like on these Fiskars how this is here. You know, this hand stays here all the time. My left one, and then my right one slides down. The handle length is really good. And then the heads on them are fantastic. No, it's the same as my old one. Will you grab my old one?
Yeah.
Real quick, and we'll set them right beside each other and compare. Grab all of them. Yeah, we'll put them all here. So, thank you, Rick. Thank you very much. Truly, we're very happy with that, honestly. Because I can always use these. I have other people split with me sometimes, and this is... And not only that, I'll start using this one right now. I'll use both of them, but I'll take this one with me now and start using it. So I've never had... I don't know the big difference between the X27 and the Super Splitting Axe. I guess they're pretty much the same thing except for the handle. I've not seen these around here actually at my local store. I've never seen one with these orange handles. I've always seen the ones that I have with just a solid black handle. But the orange, you know, it's got a little better grip, and then you could see it better as well. You know, if in case you leave it in the woods or something, the black you can't really see at all. That's that you can see. So definitely excited about it. Thank you so much, Rick. Truly, we both appreciate it a lot. That's the exact axe he was wanting. Truly is. Like just the other day we were talking about it. He was splitting with that chopping axe, and he was talking about how much it was sticking. And I said, he said, why does yours stick and why does mine stick and yours isn't sticking? And I said, well, the reason why is because mine's a splitting axe and yours is a chopping axe. That's exactly why. That's what I told him in the video. But now he's got a splitting axe, so that's awesome. And this one's a little bit, let's see. So it's a 28-inch handle. I think the other one he's got, I'm not sure the length on the handle. It's definitely shorter than this.
Mercy.
So as you see here, here's the new one that I got from Rick, the X27. And here's mine. You know, it's all scuffed up and beat up, but man, they're tough. They are. And the edge on mine, as you see, it's not sharp at all. I don't hardly ever sharpen it. Look, there, the corners are even rounded over. The top one is. The toe up here. Look how sharp this is.
Really sharp.
Yeah, so they're really identical. Let me see. They're identical. The only difference is you've got a solid black handle here and an orange handle here. But when I've looked them up online, I've heard them called the Fiskars Super Splitting Axe and the Fiskars X27. So maybe that's all the same thing, X27 Super Splitting Axe, or maybe the Super Splitting Axe is a solid, you know, black, and that one, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I'd have to look. But they're identical, except for, like I said, this has this on it. It feels like it's it's more textured, which this one's textured too, but as you see, it's just not orange. And then as you can see, this one has an orange circle, that one has a black circle. Yeah, let's see yours, Carter. Let's compare your chopping axe to your splitting axe now.
I'm gonna keep that case on mine.
Okay, so.
Wow, big difference in the head.
Oh, in the head, yeah.
Huge
This one's a chopping axe. Okay, so now the handle length on his chopping axe here is the X15. That's the X15. I don't know what the handle length is because it's kind of scrubbed off there.
Yeah.
So these are made in Finland. The Fiskars are fantastic axes. They really are. I mean, that's just the truth for splitting wood. You know, if guys that like wooden handles, I understand that, but I'm talking about for something to me that's comfortable and that just splits fantastic. These Fiskars are hard to beat. I've never found something that good. Anyways, I'm not sure what the exact length is, but look how much shorter it is than the X25. So Carter, you're going to get a lot more momentum with this handle.
I am.
Yeah, you're going to get a lot more momentum. Looks like close to 6 inches, or at least 5 inches. I'm not sure what the length on this one is. I'll look that up and I may put it in the video though. But the head, now let's show the head difference on these. So the head differences on these is significant. Oh, look at the difference. So this is the X25, this is the X15, this is a chopping axe. So that's what you want for chopping. Look at the difference as far as splitting.
Big time.
This one has a longer bit, but the cheeks on it, you know, are so much thicker. And that's what really does it for these Fiskars. It's not just this either. It's not just this. See these little angles here? Right there. For one thing, I believe, just my personal opinion on this and thoughts, because I have thought about like this design a lot, just because it works so well. It's for one thing, this reduces the weight because you don't need it all the way out here. That would add more weight. But at the same time, I think it makes it easier to come out of the wood when it's like that. So anyways, that's awesome. I'll probably try this one too a little bit. If Carter will put it down, I'll probably try it too. But I mean, yeah, that feels like a lot of weight on that little axe, really. So I know it's a splitter because it's got the same head as that one. The only difference is, you know, this to me would favor somebody more with a chopping block, or like somebody like Carter. The way that I split on the ground, it'd be perfect for Carter. So this is great for him. Yeah. For me, that the 20 or the 36-inch handle is a lot better because you see me splitting angle and stuff. But for a grown man who uses a chopping block, like if I use this, would be perfect because you're not bending over, and you don't need something with a real long handle for a chopping block. No. And that head too on this one, I just feel like this one I could whip around. I mean, I can whip that one around, but so I feel like I really could this one. And I know Carter's gonna love it because he's tried to swing this one before. He's attempted to swing this one, but that's so long. He was choked up on it like this, and he was just having trouble. The handle, I think, was actually coming back and hitting him when he was doing it. Yeah. So he couldn't really do anything with it. But now this one, he's gonna be able to whip it good. He's gonna have a little bit more handle length, so he's gonna have more momentum, but he's gonna have more weight on the head as well, and then that profile on the head. He's gonna be one split all the time. Now he's already been wanting to with that one. But with this one, and we still have Gary's axe as well. We do still have Gary's axe that we got from Gary. The only thing with it is I need to put some boiled linseed oil on it because it's kind of loosened up. The head has on it.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Splitting so much with it.
But we really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
And
Rick.
these will be put to use. This ain't something that this as pretty as that is right now, sharp. It probably won't be for long the way that I split. But this axe right here, there's no telling how many loads of wood, Lord willing, I'll split with this thing. And now when somebody comes with me, somebody else, they'll be able to do it too. I'll show Ronald this. Ronald's kind of stubborn a little bit because like even with the Chevy and Ford thing, he will not give the Ford any credit. No. So it's like if he's got it, he's sticking with his thing, and your thing, he's not going to give it credit. So no. But even if he does like it, because I could tell the other day when he was using that Fisher, it seemed like he liked it a lot. Yeah. But yeah, we're both very grateful. Come on, Carter, I'll let you talk a little bit too. It's definitely heavier right now.
Oh yeah, a lot heavier. Rick, thank you so much for this axe, and I've been really needing an upgrade because this one's been getting stuck.
That one gets stuck a lot, doesn't it? Where it's a chopping axe.
Yes.
The profiles are so much different on them. That one's got a lot more weight, and then just the handle length too.
Big time handle.
You know, the handle length. And like I said, it looks like 4 to 6 inches longer. Every bit of 4, I'm guessing. And then the heads, as you see, this one has a wider bit. This one. And then this one has a more, which I think for splitting, that's what you want, is more of a narrow bit on it. I think the wider is better for biting, for chopping, which is whoever made these Fiskars axes really knew what they were doing when it come to the design of the head, in my opinion. Everything is perfect on them. The bit width, you see how they got this wider bit on the chopping axe, which is what you need, in my opinion, because it bites the wood better. This right here, you don't need that for splitting. You don't need a big bite. You just need a lot of force going in one location, just like a splitting wedge.
I've also noticed something about the Fiskars chopping axe and the Fiskars splitting axe. The chopping axe is like a curve on the bottom. And
that's what I was saying. Yeah. The bit on the end is wider. Yeah. So this is the heel right here. This is the heel on this one. This is the toe. The top is the toe. The toe and the heel flare out on the chopping axe, not so much on the splitting axe. And in my opinion, that's exactly what you want too.
I say whoever made Fiskars,
they knew what they were doing.
They went to college and studied it.
All right, so.
Can't wait to try that tomorrow.
Yep.
We need to go splitting all day.
We could probably actually go in the headlights right now and do a little splitting.
Let's go.
You know, we could test it out.
Let's go.
Say what you just said. Say it. The camera was off just now, and he said, "Is that off?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "I got so happy I was about to cry." So it really made him happy, that axe. We really appreciate it, truly. I was planning to get him one of those actually, so we really appreciate that a lot, Rick. Fiskars, for production, I've split a lot of wood by hand. I'm not trying to brag about it. I split a lot of wood by hand and sewed a lot of wood, and the Fiskars is by far the best one I've ever used. You know, and to me they're comfortable. Some guys say they're not. To me, they're not uncomfortable at all.
Yeah, I like
you like them too?
Yeah.
Wait till you use that one.
I can't wait.
Yeah, you're really gonna like that one. Sorry, I thought he was in it too.
Yeah, I can't wait.
But yeah, that one has an identical head to the X27, so I know it's going to be a good splitter. The only difference is the handle length, and for him, that's perfect. So we truly appreciate it, Rick. We really do. When I felt the package, I guessed axe because I felt the head on one side, and we're both very happy with what we got.
I told
so.
him axe.
Yeah, he thought that too.
I said, Dad, that's probably axe.
Yeah, we both kind of guessed at what it was. But tomorrow, Lord willing, we'll make a video on splitting because we got a lot of white oak out here to split. And I'll definitely think this one will help him a lot because the handle length and then that head weight and then the profile of the head, the more than anything, really.
And also it won't get stuck.
Yeah, they don't hardly get stuck. And when they do, they're easy to pop out. So Lord willing, tomorrow we'll put these to use and make a video on that because I've got some more wood to split anyways. But we thank you so much, Rick. It's very nice of you. Like I told him and I know he's not doing it for recognition. He did it out of the goodness of his heart, and we truly appreciate that. But I've noticed on there a lot that he's always in people's comments supporting them and stuff like that, and I've always liked that about Rick. But we truly appreciate it, Rick. You have a Merry Christmas, you and your family. We thank you so much for this, and Lord willing, tomorrow we'll put it to use.
Thank you, Rick.